That was clean! Hello everyone, welcome to Death Battle, Blade vs. Buffy. Okay, so I know nothing about these two. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can't really do an intro when I know nothing. Like, when you really think about it, I can't really say that much. So you know what? Here we go. I'm actually very interested about this one.
Blade versus Buffy.
I'm not gonna lie, Blade does look cool.
The Vampire Slayer.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Wait, is this gonna be live action? Wait a minute.
They are known by many names.
Who knows?
Revenant, Vortala, Nosferatu.
Vampires. When the moon is out and the night is young, these undead demons are out for blood.
Okay, real quick, we can all agree that the old Dracula movies are hilarious. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they're always so goofy, I love them.
Fitting then that the greatest foe of those who stalk the night is the one who can walk the day, Blade.
Is that really his costume?
Hang on.
Now
That's all I
there's
agree.
a man who doesn't file his taxes. Blade is one of the coolest superheroes ever, and basically kickstarted
Oh, he's a hero.
the comic book movie craze.
And yet, he is also seemingly the only one who knows or cares that in the world of Marvel, vampires exist. Seriously, nobody talks about this.
Blade doesn't
I mean,
need
kinda true,
anyone's
though.
help. He'll just aura farm by himself.
Even Blade's birth was hardcore.
He's 100 years old? And he still looks young? Okay then.
Just as the young Eric Brooks's mother was in labor, her attending doctor turned out to be the vampire Deacon Frost.
And he drank her blood right before she gave birth.
This infused Eric with Frost's vampiric blood, turning him half human, half vampire. A Dampier.
Giving him a ton of vampy powers, but none of their weaknesses
Okay, then.
like garlic, holy water, or sunlight.
Eric would hone these abilities under the tutelage of vampire hunter Jamal Afari, sharpening him into a blade that would rape the vampire plague for good.
Blade is strong and fast enough to toss around 1,000-pound demons and cut bullets out of the air. He can keep up with Wolverine, who can deflect Cyclops' light speed.
Okay, wait a minute, he's actually gonna
and his
be.
Kevlar DuPont armor helped him take the top of Count Von Stott's castle exploding.
He can heal small wounds immediately and sniff out the supernatural with his hypersenses. Also, his fangs can drain his victims of magical energies.
After studying the ways of Hong Kong.
Wait, so can he technically regenerate if he bites the, the other person?
Ah, yes, the Rufus from Street Fighter School of Kung Fu.
While the only martial art he's been stated to know is Krav Maga, we know he's mastered more. So, for the full scope of his martial arts ability, we'll examine the Blade movies as performed by Wesley Snipes.
By looking at Snipes' training and choreography,
Yeah, I have never heard of
I
this
know
guy.
Blade uses Kung Fu,
So, good to know, he
Capoeira,
actually has a few movies.
Jiu-Jitsu, Eskrima, kickboxing, Shotokan karate, and Hapkido. Add on Blade's knack for stealthy takedowns, and I guess you could call him Marvel's Batman.
Blade's training progressed smoothly until...
You know what is funny? DC and Marvel, they both have, like, opposites. There's always the fast one, there's always the stealthy one. There's pretty much a version of everyone. Like, when you really think about it, there's always, like, the opposite version of a character in the other world.
And had his blood drained by Dracula. Seriously, Avengers, Dracula is real. Why aren't you doing anything about this?
He's just chilling there?
Right there!
Forced to murk his surrogate dad, Blade would have
Huh?
to wage his war alone.
Nursing a wound within him that would never heal.
What's with
A
dads not
hole
able to
that
survive
could
in this
never be
universe?
filled.
Not with that attitude. Blade took a page out of the Book of Boomstick and tried filling that hole with every kind of weapon imaginable.
He has a
got
motorcycle?
So many, they're his apartment decorations.
Handguns, assault rifles, and explosives make up the brunt of his firepower. And he enjoys getting up close and personal with his dual acid-etched titanium katanas.
Oh, those look like lightsabers.
Bone steel, he's got a sword made out of adamantium.
Specifically, secondary adamantium, a variant of the metal that is mass-producible.
It may not be quite as strong as Cap's shield, but it can cut right through heavy hitters like Ultron and the Hulk.
Naturally, Blade has even more swords. His Atlantean ones can slice through magical enchantments. The Word Sword can harm intangible demons, and the Justiciar can slay fallen angels.
Yeah, he's got some weird stuff he can pull out of his like a Hellfire shotgun that burns your soul, or hypodermic needles filled with vampire
What
blood.
the
Seems
heck?
kinda dumb to turn people into vampires, but it
Ugh.
does make them more vulnerable to Blade's arsenal.
All that pales in comparison to the arch weapon of hell in Blade's possession, the breathing gun. It is a living firearm that hisses in the presence of demonic forces. Its sentient bullets chase its victims down.
That is literally just a cartoon bullet. What the heck?
The wounds they cause cannot be healed, and if they get lodged in your body, they'll slowly devour you from the inside out. They can even hurt hell lords and even greater threats like the cosmic Ghost Rider.
Blade took everything he had
It hurt
and
Ghost
fought his
Rider.
one-man war for almost 100 years.
He's battled
Okay, so
hordes
far
of
my bet is on
vampires
this guy.
while skydiving, infiltrated the
He does some
Pentagon,
crazy
and even
things.
took on Spider-Man like Miles Morales, who could absorb the energy of a bomb that could destroy Harlem. Blades even bested the spirit of vengeance, Zarathos.
You know what's funny? Every single time I react to one of these, I realize, wow, Miles has fought a lot of characters. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Miles has only fought like 5 to 4 to like, you know, the classic Spider-Man villains. No, my man has fought a lot of them.
And while he occasionally
A lot of heroes,
fell out
too.
with teams like the Avengers, he prefers to work alone.
I probably would too if they only cared about me when I was helping them and not ridding the world of, you know, vampires.
That, and Blade is scared of what he might do if he loses control, because he does have one classic vampire weakness, a thirst for blood. Blah.
Even more so after he had a daughter, Brielle, whom he avoided for fear of endangering her. If his bloodlust
Aw.
does overwhelm him, he will enter a berserker rage, skyrocketing his strength at the cost of his sanity.
Though it does make him even better at killing vamps. He's made a cottage industry out of whooping Dracula's.
Dracula is unsurprisingly powerful, capable of summoning a thunderstorm that covered all of Boston with a wave of his hand.
I like how every single piece of media, Dracula's just always different. Either he's OP, or my man can barely do anything.
Vampire nation in the ruins of Chernobyl.
Amazingly, Dracula has even given Blade some of his own blood, which allows him to shapeshift into multiple forms, like a wolf, a horde of bats, or a cloud of mist.
So he can
Okay, then.
force his way inside your body and blow you up from the inside out, Ant-Man style.
What is with you with the Ant-Man? Blade's hatred of vampires is only matched.
Oh yeah, I
by his
wonder if
hatred
Ant-Man is
of
that battle.
himself. However, when Brielle showed signs of
This
damage,
guy's OP.
Blade finally found a reason to reconnect with his daughter, training her the same way Afari trained him a century prior.
Even after Blade was possessed by the first vampire ever and tried to take over the planet, Brielle put her dad's teachings to the test, saving both him and the world.
And proving that Blade's lonely war need not be so lonely anymore. With his daughter at his side, and also this plant creature pet called Boy Thing, let
Yeah, I wanted to
Marvel's
mention, what the heck is that
vampires
dude?
beware.
That dude.
Should they
What did I say like that?
Natural urges, they will be sure to meet their end at the tip of his blade.
Okay, Blade is sick and really,
Today's battle is
really OP.
sponsored by Prize Pit.
Did I voice crack? No! My goodness, my voice always cracks at the
In
most
every
random times.
generation, there is a chosen one. She alone will stand against the vampires, the demons, and the forces of darkness.
Oh, wait.
She is the Slayer.
For
That's funny, both of these characters have to do with vampires. What the heck? Wasn't that convenient?
thousands of years, a new Slayer would be granted incredible powers, and was
Okay, then.
destined to die young in battle against evil, passing their powers on to the next Slayer, and the next, and so on. That is, until the newest Slayer would change everything. Buffy and
Okay, then.
Summers.
Not exactly the first girl you'd think is the savior of humanity. Buffy's only goals in life were, in her own words,
The savior of
graduate
humanity?
from high school, go to Europe, marry Christian Slater, and die.
But that would all change when the Watcher Merrick appeared and revealed her destiny.
Like, total bummer.
Merrick trained Buffy in the arts of vampire slang, and she became so efficient that she burned down her school. Whoops.
Forcing her and her mom to move to
Huh?
Sunnydale, California to start a new life.
How many times have I said
far
that now?
away from any more bloodsuckers and bad makeup.
Unfortunately, small problem, Sunnydale just so happened to be right on top of a hellmouth, where the boundary between Earth and Hell is permeable.
Yeah, that sounds like the valley, all right. Along with new Watcher Giles, Wallflower Willow, part-time bad boy, part-time sad boy Angel, magical retcon sister Dawn, and Xander. Buffy
What the heck
and
did
her
Xander
Scooby
do?
Gang would never-ending series of monsters.
And we mean truly never-ending. Sure, there's the TV show, but Buffy has also been slaying vampires across video games, comics, and 128 novels. Tens of thousands of pages of Buffy lore you've never heard of.
But
This just makes me realize, how the heck have I never heard of this character?
We're just crazy enough to speed read them all.
Buffy carries a variety of anti-vampire weaponry. There's wooden stakes, of course, sometimes dipped in gorgon venom that can turn you to stone. Though she's also experienced with axes, swords, quarterstaffs, holy water, just about anything.
You said it! When she fought an ancient demon unable to be killed by any weapon forged in his time, Buffy introduced his stupid ass to the 20th century.
She's also
Is that a
master of
rocket
Aikido,
launcher?
Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, boxing,
To be honest, a
kickboxing,
rocket launcher would do
wrestling,
pretty much
karate, kung
a
fu,
lot to anyone.
wushu, tai chi, kendo, capoeira, and taekwondo.
Buffy apparently thinks Hong Kong's kung fu movie masters could learn a thing or two.
No kidding. Thanks to her Slayer senses, her reflexes are fine-tuned enough to dodge close-range Gatling gun fire, lightning bolts from the sky, and even beams of light. She's kept up with another Slayer,
Oh.
Faith, who can dodge lasers.
Okay, so she's really good at dodging.
Range.
Buffy's strong enough to bend rebar, punch this 4.5-ton bat monster into the air, and, smash hard enough to tear apart a building.
And despite
Huh?
her lack of armor, she can survive massive explosions.
What the
like one
heck?
that destroyed Cephalian.
What is going on? Why is there so many crazy stories when it comes to heroes and stuff? My goodness.
Slayer that's bigger on the inside.
She can even fight blindfolded, but if she is injured, she heals fast enough to be totally fine by the next episode.
One time, Angel sucked out almost all of the blood from her body. and
What is
she
going on?
survived. Doubly impressive since Angel's blood draining also drains magical energy.
Yeah, Buffy's own magic makes her weirdly resilient to esoteric attacks, like when she expelled this misty shadow demon trying to possess her body, or when she resisted her soul being ripped apart and scattered across time.
Or that time she jumped into a vat of boiling liquid so hot it could reduce people to skeletons, and she was just fine.
She might not show physical scars, but she sure has emotional
Okay, so
ones.
she's pretty
And
tanky.
The Slayer put a huge burden on Buffy's life.
Unable to live normally, she felt isolated, forced to internalize the trauma she faced on a daily basis. Sure, she had friends, but they couldn't understand her unique struggle.
Like when Angel turned evil after he took her virginity and tried to destroy the world. That must be one of
What is this
those
plot?
metaphors.
Sometimes the worst enemies are the ones you can't fight and who don't fight back.
Made even worse by her having all the memories of the other Slayers bouncing around in her head, dating back to the Stone Age.
Buffy has dreamt of every battle a Slayer has ever fought, and can call upon those skills in a fight, even subconsciously.
But this includes the memories of their deaths. Countless women violently dying young, a reminder of her inevitable fate.
A fate that came to pass when she fought the Hell God Glory. After leaping into Glory's reality-ending interdimensional hole,
A glory hole, if you will.
Buffy sacrificed herself to save the universe, dying a hero's death.
It appears my glory hole joke was poorly timed.
Finally freed of her unfair
I don't know
earthly
what the heck is going on.
responsibilities, Buffy's soul ascended to heaven in perfect bliss.
Well, that's nice.
Until her friends brought her back to life in the agony of existence!
What?
This absolutely crushed Buffy, and ironically, annihilated her will to live.
Oh, that's rough, Buffy. But with the show renewed for more seasons, she had to nut up and continue her endless crusade against
Well
all
done.
things Spirit Halloween.
Buffy's battled for 48 hours straight,
They really said, no, we need more money. You're coming back to life. Sorry, but like basically.
vampires immune to traditional vampiric weaknesses, and destroyed the Sword of Sano, which caused the
No, I say when we're done. I'm sorry. If you know, you know. No, you know what? We need another Death Battle with Kratos.
great
We need
Hanshin
another one.
earthquake.
And of course, both Buffy and her friends
Even though
have
Thor's the
defeated
one that said it, but
countless
you know what I mean.
immensely powerful demons.
Like the Queller Demon, which arrived as a meteor and caused the Tunguska explosion, which destroyed over 2,000 square kilometers of forest. Or the Sorrow Demon, which caused a storm that blanketed Los Angeles.
She's also a match for Angel, who survived a blast that could rupture a continental shelf and took hits from Whistler, whose magic contained a bomb that could vaporize London.
She even faced off against the first evil, literally the embodiment of all evil that predates reality itself.
What
Forced into
is
battles
happening?
Against stronger and stronger baddies, Buffy clearly needed something to even the odds. The, Slayer safe!
It's actually a Bardiche.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna say it. This thing is bull.
Containing the essence of Buffy's Slayer powers and created to defeat ancient demons, the scythe can deflect magical projectiles and slice through just about anything, ghosts, magic, even space itself, destabilizing reality in the process.
Even Silas, the devourer of worlds, kinda like Galactus, but instead of chomping on planets, he
What
eats
is
the
going
multiverse.
on?
And there goes his head.
The scythe is easily the most powerful tool in her arsenal. In effect, attaining it completed Buffy, as though it were a piece of her she never knew was missing. With the scythe, Buffy was finally whole.
You know, I'm so
Being
sorry. This is
Slayer
just
was
too
no
much for me to
longer
catch
a
up.
burden, but a
Keep up.
purpose.
And by sharing her Slayer powers with thousands of girls around the world, they all teamed up and kicked the first evil's ass.
Suddenly, the always isolated Buffy had thousands of shoulders to lean on, a sisterhood of Slayers.
And thousands more reasons for any wannabe demon conqueror to stay away from Earth. Because unless you want to get your blood all over her stylish yet affordable boots, you'll steer clear of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
Okay.
Hey,
I have
you
no
know,
idea.
Skeletor.
Who could
You
win
mean
this? Okay. I feel like
Alright,
Blade
the
has better
curtains are set,
weapons,
and we've run
but
the
Buffy
day
has
for
like
all
better
possibilities.
tankiness, if that makes any sense.
Time for a live-action death battle!
It is live action? Oh! Wait a minute, this is sick! Live action! Okay, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I want to say Blade might win because he has better weapons, but like I said, Buffy could probably just tank a lot of them. Oh, so what the heck is happening? Is there like a party? What is happening? I feel like I'm watching a trailer for a movie. Okay, but where's Blade? Wait. Are all of them vampires? Yeah, I see a vampire too. Oh, is that him?
We were kings.
Yep, there's the gun. That's Blade.
Long before they had a name for kings. But now, starved, hunted, forgotten. You
I'm not gonna lie, this is a very interesting approach.
long enough. Tonight, we remember.
Oh, she's about to kill her.
Tonight, we take back what was always ours. Tonight,
That guy's about to die.
we feast.
Daywalker.
Okay, the music.
That's just the start.
That was clean. My goodness. Okay, let's go. Okay, so far it looks like Blade is realistically he's a good guy. Oh my god, they're just disappearing. This is sick. Dang. Okay. Nice. Yeah, wait, this isn't even a death battle, this is just a team up. They're both here to kill the vampires. I love the fact that that kick was so unnecessary. She just wanted to kick him. Oh, that was smooth. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, they're really just fighting for the same thing. Is that a bomb? So it's just the way she screams. He didn't even care. The DJ didn't even care. Oh. Is she also a vampire? Yeah, I think she is. Either she's a vampire or I don't understand what's happening. Well then. Okay. Misunderstanding. Hey, the blade.
Just a kid.
Not anymore.
Dang. Yeah, I'm not gonna. My bet's on Blade. But we'll see. Yeah, so the problem is Buffy can probably dodge, yeah, majority of his attacks. Ooh, that was smooth. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the camera's going crazy. Yeah, this is sick. This generally feels like I'm watching a movie. His glasses, no! Anything but the glasses. So wait, are they fighting in the bathroom? Wait, please tell me someone's gonna like come out of the toilet. Wouldn't that be hilarious? I was just like sitting on the toilet. Well, now someone's sitting on the toilet. Yeah, somebody told me they were gonna be fighting it in the bathroom. I would not believe them. Oh, I don't know. Is this gonna be it? Oh, it's actually hitting her. What, she's fighting back? Oh, what was that?
Amateur hour. There's always someone trying to ice skate uphill.
What the heck did he just say? Oh, the uppercut? No way, she slipped on the glasses. Oh! What's in there? Oh, it's the thing! I really forgot what it's called! Oh, wait! But it never misses. It got her leg! Yeah, this is gonna be a close one! I'm sorry, but he looks amazing with the sword. Yeah, he's just walking up to her.
Another sword.
I see you cut through adamantium.
Bring it on.
Here we go. Okay, no, I thought that was over. I thought that was gonna hit him. Oh my goodness, this is so intense! He got her leg! Yeah, that tells me she's not gonna be able to use that leg anymore. What's about to happen? Yeah, my match is over part of me, I'm not gonna lie. Is this it? Wait a minute. No way. That cut his head off, didn't it? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's like you got.
And she takes it with the glasses. Okay, that was sick.
Continued no longer. I'm surprised. I figured with Blade's many years of comic book history, he'd have the edge.
Believe it or not, Buffy is actually in more comics than Blade.
Really? Man, Blade can't catch a break.
Let's break this down into 4 categories. First up, stats. Buffy's lifted much heavier things and survived more significant explosions.
Like,
Yeah, honestly, I don't
Blade's
even know what to
strong and
say.
all, but he isn't literally f***ing buildings apart like Buffy.
Scaling to the monsters they fought,
I'm sorry, that caught me off
creating
guard.
A storm that covered Boston, to the Sorrow Demon creating a storm that covered Los Angeles, a city over 5 times larger. You might be
Okay, call me
compare
crazy.
Blade to Spider-Man
Was that the
like
longest
Miles,
death battle?
who absorbed a bomb
I don't know. That
but that's
real quick. I mean, there was like a whole movie setting, and then we actually got the battle.
significantly weaker than Whistler containing a blast that could wipe out London. They could both dodge light beams, but that doesn't keep Buffy from taking the overall edge in stats.
Blade's used to being the odd man out, though, so his versatility is just as important.
With Blade's numerous powers and massive arsenal, he certainly could have overwhelmed the more straightforward Buffy.
Machine guns and magic swords are generally gonna beat out crossbows and morning stars. Not to mention, he actually wears armor.
Also, Blade's faster healing factor and immunity to traditional
Wait, when you really think about it, if her friends did not revive her, she probably would have never gotten that axe. When you think about it,
weaknesses kept Buffy on the back foot for a time. Blade wins versus
she would be a lot weaker
But
right
when
now.
it comes to
Her
skill,
friends didn't revive her.
Buffy's got plenty of experience fighting armed opponents barehanded.
Both of them were masters of a similar number of martial arts.
And Blade has been kicking vampire for a century, way longer than Buffy's even been alive.
While Blade may have more personal experience, Buffy's ability to draw on Slayer battles dating back to the Stone Age, at least 40 times older than Blade, gives her the superior skill. Even then, they both had weapons and abilities so powerful they could end the fight instantly, regardless of all else.
They're trump cards. Fortunately for Buffy, she actually countered almost all of what Blade could throw at her.
Withstanding Blade draining her energy with his bite? Check.
Resisting the Hellfire shotgun destroying her soul? Check.
Preventing Blade turning to mist and exploding her from the inside out? Check.
Meanwhile, Blade had no way to survive.
Oh, yeah, I
save
forgot about
Buffy's Gorgon venom turning him to stone.
And even with the deadly and just plain gross breathing gun, Blade did not have anything as potent as the Slayer sight. It could easily deflect the breathing gun's bullets back at him, or use its space-cutting ability to slice through his unbreakable adamantium sword.
Don't believe us? Even Wolverine's adamantium skeleton was cut in half when a portal closed on top of him. That's the same kind of thing.
And Wolverine's beta adamantium skeleton is a much tougher version of the same metal.
Oh, and since the Scythe could kill Silas, a multiverse devouring god, I think it could take down Blade with a big enough swing.
Giving Buffy the final advantage over the Daywalker.
Really thought Blade had a chance, but Buffy sure put
Yeah,
a
I'm not gonna lie. I
finger
did
on
think Blade was
things.
gonna win for a
The
moment.
winner is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Next time on Death
Okay, what's
Note.
next time? Huh?
Subscribe and join as a member to
Dende!
see more Death
No, not
Note.
Dende. Dende? I don't know how to say his name right. But hey, I know that guy. Somewhat. Because obviously we watched the death battle. Okay, my man's getting another death battle. Don't know who Clive is, but good to know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This was really sick. I don't even know what to really say. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I hope my commentary was good because this was a pretty long death battle. But I'm not gonna lie, I do like the fact that in the beginning, yeah, they weren't trying to kill each other. Obviously, they had no reason to. But yeah. I wonder, are they gonna continue doing more live action ones? I mean, they probably won't do it that often, but yeah, this was really sick. I want to say more! Dang it, brain! Why can I never come up with more things to say? Okay, but off topic. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be playing a game that apparently is Game of the Year worthy. So, yeah, by the way, if you're new here, here's the game. So, hey, if you're new here, I hope you stick around because I will be not reacting, I will be playing that game tomorrow. I just wanted to randomly say that. But, yeah, this death battle was awesome. Live action. I really did not expect them to go that route. But okay. Okay, you know what? Wait, I gotta go back. I still love the fact he just accepted it. My man just accepted it. He did not try to, like, fight back. He didn't scream. He was just like, I am now ascending to... Well, probably not the brightest place since he's a vampire, but, like, still. My man just accepted it. He didn't even fight back. My man was jamming till the end. But, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was hilarious. Honestly, that might be my favorite part. Just because he legitimately just did not care. He was like, oh well. But, yeah, this was sick. This was sick. thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.